Hello everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, and welcome back to another awesome episode of Crazier Craft. That's right everybody, we are finally back with yet another one. I know I said finally, I mean it's here every day, but it feels like it takes forever just because I love this series so much and I wish I could put it out like 80 times a day. No, but actually though, there's like so much stuff to do in this series, it's like, gets me anxious to think about how much cool stuff we can do, and it's like, I can't do all of it in one episode, I gotta space it out. But today's episode, we have some cool ones for you. We're gonna be building a chainsaw, a squid zooka, crystal chests, and then finally, to top it all off, the fun part, because a lot of you have probably seen that tons of times on everyone else's series, we are going to be doing something absolutely epic and building some random dungeon spawners. So we're going to build about 5 to 10 of them and try and take on the random dungeons and see what cool loot we can get from it. I'm kind of hoping we get some ray guns and stuff, because in the next couple episodes, I kind of want to go ahead and make a huge leap and get some queen scale armor. Something I've been toying with. I don't know. Either way, click that like button. Let's go for a big 5,000 like-a-roonies. And on that note, let us get started on this episode. And be sure to subscribe if you have not done so already. Alright, so, first things first on the list, let's go ahead and build the chainsaw. The chainsaw is actually extremely easy to build, believe it or not. You just go here, chainsaw, and boom. You just need a bunch of redstone around an ultimate axe. So, we have the ultimate axe already. Let's go ahead, go over to here, get the redstone blocks. We just need 8 of them. And what the heck? How do we get so much more energy value? Remember how the energy value yesterday was saying it was at like 200,000, and I was like, I don't get it. Why is it so low? And, but okay, then I guess it just kind of messed up, or I don't know, maybe we didn't put anything back in it, I don't think. Yeah, it must have just been weird. Well, there we go. Kill off all those guys. I just got annoyed with all the noise it was making. I kept hearing slime while I was in my house, and I'm like, what is this popping noise? I'm sure you guys can hear it. It gets kind of quite annoying, you know, but it's part of the game. Anyway, I just realized our ultimate axe is injured, so we can't even do it that way. What we have to do then is we have to put some duct tape down to repair it. There we go, duct tape. Repaired, and now we can go ahead and get the chainsaw. So the chainsaw is really cool. It actually allows you to cut down an entire tree just by chopping it or a single leaf. So I kind of want to show you guys how that works, you know, before we start building the other stuff. So I'm going to fly off in the distance this way, and when we find a tree, we will cut it down. Okay, so I found a bunch of trees around here, and the cool part about it is if you find trees that are touching each other, it sometimes will cut multiples of them at once. So a little known fact, you can either cut the tree itself just by doing this, and it'll break every single leaf and all the branches of it, or if you want to save a little tiny bit of time, you can actually go ahead and just cut one leaf, and the whole tree breaks anyway. Simple as that. Literally, break a leaf, boom, the tree just explodes. So the chainsaw makes the whole wood production process a lot quicker. It tends to be better before you get an equivalent exchange machine, because once you get the equivalent exchange machine, it's kind of like, I mean, you've done it all. Like, you know, like you can easily just get as much wood as you ever could possibly need. So it's not really that good after that fact, but it's still something fun to use, and it does a ton of damage. I mean, it's a giant, literally a giant chainsaw. Like, look at that. It is like 3 times the size of my body. So, I think that tends to mean that it is a very powerful one. Okay, so I made it back on the island, and next up on our list, we are going to go ahead and build the squid zooka. So a squid zooka is really cool. All you have to do to build one, you ready for this? It's actually relatively on the easier side. You go here, get some iron ingots and some ink sacks, and that's literally it. You get a squid zooka. And the cool part about a squid zooka is it actually fires out of its cannon, you guessed it, squids. But not just any squid. The really dangerous kind that'll actually blind you, shoot ink at you, do a lot of damage, and when you shoot a bunch of them, they'll even attack monsters as well. So they can work for you. They're actually, relatively speaking, a really good adversary to have. So here we go. Let's get some ink sacks. And I think we have enough of the iron ingots. Let's go over here, build our squid zooka. And, oh wait, what did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? Oh, I did it the reverse. I got too many ink sacks. I was supposed to get more iron. Oh, okay, well, let's go here and do iron. Oh, where'd it go? That's that. Oh, geez. Okay, well, that works too. I don't know what it is about that, but for some reason, the equivalent exchange machine is so glitchy. It makes the items kind of vanish from time to time. It's kind of annoying, but there we go. Squid zooka. checkaroo, and we can just fire this one off. So this is what it looks like. You just fire it, and then boom, you get the evil squid like that. Look, he's throwing stuff at us, doing damage from afar. He's just really annoying. So he's basically a difficult thing to kill. He's very annoying and just a pain in my butt. But here's the real problem with them. You ready for this? Let's say you have like there's like a bunch of people you have to kill, or even you just have to escape from. What you can do is you can fire as many of these as you want, pretty much. I mean, you can fire a couple hundred probably before the squid zooka runs out of durability, and they'll literally all just swarm to one thing. And this is what it looks like when they're swarm attacking one single thing. Look at that. So we're bloopered. We're getting hit from all sides. Look, they're throwing stuff at us. It's literally absolute mayhem. So it's a pretty dang cool teammate to have by his side, and that's why I decided to build a little bit of a squid zooka here. Now, next on our list of cool things to build, we're going to build a crystal chest and put it around one of these trees here so we can get an infinite amount of them. The crystal chests pretty much quadruple the size of a chest. So, and they only take up one space. So instead of having all these chests all over here, we can literally have like one, and that's pretty much good, or like two. Yeah, we can just spread it out along there. Believe me, crystal chests are very, very, very important. So we're going to build that, put it on a duplicator tree so we can get in an infinite amount of them, and then, I'm trying to think what else, really. I guess from there, we can go on to the fun part. We get to build random dungeons. So first things first, when you're building one of these chests, you just go to chest. You ready? And you have to build a regular chest that you turn into an iron chest, then a gold chest, then a diamond chest, which isn't all diamonds, it actually takes glass, and then finally, you turn that into a crystal chest. So, we're going to need quite a number of things. First off, we just need one little chestaroo, and actually, I want to build two of these, so we're going to get two chestaroos. Then we're going to need gold. Here we go, so we'll need, then we're going to do it twice, we're going to need 16 gold total. And, hold on, 15, 16. Now the iron, we have one iron too short, it appears. Like, there we go. Now we have enough iron for that. The diamonds, we don't need too many of. Remember, we only have to do, we only needed 2 diamonds, not even diamond blocks. Because remember, you only need 2 on the sides and the rest is glass. And then finally, we're going to need an absurd amount of glass. Because we're going to need to do 6 for the first one, 8, 14. We're going to need 28 pieces if we do this for 2 chests. 2 of them because one I want to put down, and the second one, obviously, for the duplicate trees. So we got to make sure we can get them all. But okay, you know, stop squashing all around. You dang slime, stop it. I know it's nice that you live here and all, but you just can't come in and start making all this noise and being poo butts. Okay, no more poo butts. All right, so we got that. We got the diamonds ready to go. Let's put a chest right here, surrounded in iron. And perfecto. We now have 2 iron chests. Now from there, we can build a gold chest just by going like this. Boom, boom. So the gold chest allows you to store even more in it. Then from there, we can go to the diamond chest. Boom, boom. We got 2 good old diamond chests. And then finally, the crystal chest for the final little piece. And take a look at this, ready? That's what a double chest does. Take a look at how much storage a crystal chest gets. Yeah, it pretty much, it at least doubles a double chest, and probably, I believe, is quadruple a single chest. So it's pretty dang epic. So that right there is our friend Rooney. Just treat him nicely, okay? That is our good friend, Mr. Crystal Chest. Yeah, I'm very creative with my names, okay? I'm very, very creative, as you can tell. So let's see. We got all these things. I'm trying to think what else. We should probably put some oak leaves in there. And that's really, relatively speaking, it. I don't know too much else we would need. We can put some oak wood in there just to make it a quicker amount of time in order for us to, you know, pick it out of there. So there we go, we got the oak wood in there. We can kind of just toss all this other stuff to the wayside here. Ink sacs, small rocks. You can get out of here, you can get out of here. I don't even need the diamonds, really. All right, oh, and it's time. I forgot. Illuminati pet, go! A corn plant? What the heck? Why we don't need to grow corn. Why would I ever want a corn plant? It's not like I'm growing them. I got steak inside of an equivalent exchange machine. I can literally get infinite amounts of steak. Do you know how much infinite is? That's a lot of steak. So I don't get it. I don't get why it's, you know, just acting like I need the steak. Anyway, we have way too many rubies now. We don't realistically need these anymore, so we're going to get rid of the rubies here. Just collect them up. 25 times 9 of these things. I mean, really, you don't need that many rubies. It's kind of senseless. But we'll put the crystal chest right there. And that crystal chest is going to duplicate and go all the way around, and then we'll have an infinite amount of them. Because I don't think they have an exchange value, so I'm not too... Let me just make sure of that before I go ahead and do this. I don't think Yeah, they have no exchange value, which basically means I can't exactly just throw them in the equivalent exchange machine and then use them later. That's not how it works. It's not the science behind it. But here we go. It is now time for the part that I believe most of you have probably all been waiting for. I'm sure that most of you knew that. If you didn't know any of those, then absolutely that would have been awesome. But if you didn't know those, then you might be more looking forward to the random dungeons. So all you have to do for those is type in dungeon, and it's called a dungeon spawner. Now there's two different ones. There's the random dungeon and then the random dungeon spawner. You can't exactly use that one, so we'll just go here, and it's just literally coal and redstone. That's it. So we can build 10 of them. We need 80 of these. Okay, so we need 80 of these big guys, and then we need 10 of just regular old coal. I don't even know why they don't use coal blocks like the bigger versions of them. It's kind of weird, but for whatever reason it doesn't. And it's also annoying how there's no button to shift-click 64. If you shift-click this, I've learned the lesson the hard way. It fills up your entire inventory with whatever block you're doing it with. So you literally have no choice but just keep on clicking. Although I do find that right-clicking does go a little bit faster. So there we go. We got all that. Now we just need to get coal. We just need 10 pieces. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And perfect. We're ready to go with the random dungeons. We'll spawn these all beneath our base. You know, that way it's, you know, like not up here. You don't want to spawn them up here because they can do some wild and wacky things. So we'll head down to the bottom of this pit over here. And we'll just use it in this poor defenseless village that, you know, we portal gunned last episode to the moon. Because that was... Honestly, maybe portal gunning this house to the moon wasn't the best idea. Can you imagine you can they update the mod and you can go to the moon and see all the stuff that you've banished there? It's like, can you just imagine that for 1 second? What the heck? Why is there Fortune 2 on the random spawner? That is so random. Okay, apparently it needs to be put on grass. I was trying to put on sand and it wouldn't work, and I think I found out why. So wait a second for it, and believe me, it'll spawn in real quick. Is it gonna do it? When's it gonna explode? I'm really confused. Ow, cactus, ow! Okay, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cause a disturbance. Alright, there it goes! No way! This random dungeon one it wasn't even, let's get a fairy morph. I want the fairy morph, but it gave us crystal tree leaves. That is so cool. Crystal trees are awesome. Just because they're honestly like beautiful, beautiful pieces. So if we can break through, look, oh my god, we got crystal wood too. It just looks awesome for construction. Okay, we need to go in here. This is so cool. We're going to take advantage of this definitely one episode because, oh man, that makes me so pumped. Believe me, this stuff is awesome to build with. And it just looks beautiful too. Like, take a look at this little village down here surrounded in a crystal tree leaf. Like, that's so cool. Okay, well, that was, I would call a successful first dungeon. We got 9 more to go, so I'm a little scared, but let's see. We'll put one more down to this poor village. We'll test their luck a single more time. Hopefully it doesn't turn out bad for their sake. There we go, kill him off. Get out of here, Mr. Spiders. Oh, we got one, a blue crystal tree sapling. Yes, we got the one we were looking for. Ooh, Illuminati's ready. Let's see if Mr. Illuminati Peck can get us this time. Compact oak drawers. Well, that honestly looks pretty cool. I mean, that'll save us some time in the decorating department. What the heck? What kind of a dungeon is this? Is it a rat dungeon? Okay. Looks like it's just a rat dungeon with some ghosts and stuff. We'll kill off the little ghosts flying around. And the rats, too. Get out of here. Get out of here. Scram. No one wants you. Okay, anything good in here? Well, a compass is good. We put that in the equivalent exchange machine. An empty map is good. Why is it still rattling? Why is it still rattling? Stop it. Stop it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Stop rattling. Okay, so I guess, yeah, none of the other stuff's really that important, but we have gotten 3 good things. We got a blue crystal tree sapling, we got a map, and a compass that we can put both of into a equivalent exchange machine and use anytime. So, successful so far, 2 random dungeons. That's why I love doing these things, and why I also want to go ahead and raid one of the Queen's dungeons in the different dimensions. The reason being for it is that when you raid them, you can get Queen scale armor, you get all sorts of weapons, all different types of items that are necessary to the game, and you get it at the small price of free. So what's really not to love? You know what? Oh god, there are Ender Reapers. Okay, well, let's kill the Ender Reapers. Kill the Ender Reapers. There we go. This is so weird. It's like literally a graveyard. Okay, well, let's just break these up. We don't want to deal with any more of these guys than we have to. Get out, scram! Loud noises, stop making loud noises! Stop making such loud noises! Okay, there we go, okay. We got him. I think we got him. Oh my god, they're still going at it. This graveyard is so menacing. It is such like a menacing graveyard. There we go, come on. Hey, we killed one. All right. Oh my God, he dropped some eyes of enders too. That's cool. We can put that in the equivalent exchange machine. That's what it's about, really. It's all about like collecting an item for the first time to use the equivalent exchange machine, and then you're pretty much set at that point. Is there anything else? There's just so many ender pearls. Is that really like all you can get from these? Pretty much just ender pearls, ender pearls, ender pearls, ender pearls. Literally, it's just like ender pearl after ender pearl. Okay, well, it's still really cool. But let's spawn in another one. I'm gonna try and spawn these in a little quicker here. I'm gonna put one there. I'm gonna go over here, put one there. Some of these are pretty huge, so it's good to kind of space it out because they are random dungeons. And by that I mean like it could be any dungeon from the game itself. So some of them tend to be ginormous. Others of them tend to be kind of on the smaller side. Like you saw like the rat house over there. Then you saw the crystal tree and a full-on cemetery. So, ooh, this one's cool. It's like that one's cool too. It's like a beehive. So we have a beehive, and then we have an igloo. All right, let's go to the easy one first. Let's take down the igloo dungeon. Let's see what's in here. Ow. Okay, well, I think there's just ghosts. Oh, there's no bottom to this thing either. Yeah, it is just a ghost one. The ghosts are more so annoying than anything. They're not really... Oh! They had one of those spawners hidden. There we go. Yeah, the ghosts are just annoying. They just make annoying noises, and they're hard to see. And then the rats, they just bite your ankles, so they're not really a threat. All right, I think... Wow, okay, so I think this one was pretty much... Oh my God, we're low on health now. We gotta be careful. We're getting really low on health really quick. We should probably have brought our ultimate armor for this test. Why aren't we healing? Why are we not healing right now? Did I miss something? We're like literally not healing at all. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and teleport up to my base real quick because we're not healing for some reason, and that kind of frightens me. So I wanna get some good armor on, you know, my ultimate gear, before we get destroyed. Okay, so we got these two other dungeons right over here to take down. The beehive's pretty cool. I'm not sure what is in each of these chests, so we're gonna have to find... Oh, Jesus! We got a nightmare! No way. No way. These nightmares are so dangerous. Okay, okay. Oh my God, these nightmares won't die. He won't die. He won't die. Come on. Oh my God, the nightmare just killed a dragon! I can't even get close enough to hit him. I literally... There we go. Got another hit off on him. Wow, he's good. He is powerful as anything. These guys tend to have a ton of health. That's why, until you get Big Bertha, these become really difficult. Oh, that's what we need. We should get Big Bertha in a very, very soon episode. It's very difficult to get her, but it's also just super important. There we go. Time to shoot down the nightmare, because apparently I can't get close enough to hit him myself with his sword. There we go. He's dead. He's in a better place. Let's pick up these Zookeeper shards, though. We want to pick up all these. Zookeeper shards allow you to hit any kind of creature, and then they won't despawn. So you can pretty much make any single creature you want into a zoo animal. It's pretty cool. And it's also very useful for things like mutants that you want to keep in like a zoo cage, even like Easter bunnies that you don't want to despawn because you want them to keep on, you know, making baby Easter bunnies and keep on making more and more eggs and stuff for like an egg collector, which we have to set up, by the way. Once we... Ow! Loud! Loud and nasty! Oh my God. We're gonna come back here, because take a look at this. There's pink tourmaline stuff in these, which is great, because you can give that armor to a girlfriend. Oh my God. Okay, we're definitely coming back here. I don't think any of these chests really have anything, like, super good in them, but the pink tourmaline armor is really good for that reason. So, we can now get a girlfriend in the game, full pink tourmaline armor, and it'll be sick. Okay, now we're on to what looks like, I guess this would be the last one of this little set. Oh my God, there's too many nightmares. I don't even think I'm prepared. I might have to reapproach that one with a Big Bertha sword. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna reapproach that dungeon at a later time then with a Big Bertha sword. So at least we have a dungeon that we can approach at some point in time in the future for a little bit of fun. All right, let's put this one down here. There we go. Stop bopping me. Stop it. You're being nasty. I don't want to keep fighting you. Go away. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome, Mr. Nightmare. Get. Fire. Come on. Get him away. Get 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 away. Oh, he won't die. He won't die. Oh my God, how is he not dead? There we go. And also, completely random, but it looks like there's a floating cloud over here, which means there's a pet up there. Let's hope it's a pet we haven't found yet, but also hopefully it's a cloud pet. It's a double chest pet, which is still nice, but it would have been nicer if it was something like a rare pet. You know, how cool would that be if we found a legendary cloud pet already? And ooh, here we go. Looks like we've got our next one. And whoa! It's like an Ender enchantment kind of room. What the heck? Okay, well, Ender pearls again, and a glitch chest with Ender pearls. Ender pearls. Dang, any of the Ender Reaper ones are always so bad. They're just like the Ender Reapers, which don't, Ender Knights, I mean, which don't even attack you. And then, and besides that, it's just like chests of Ender Pearls. That's pretty much all you get from those. Well, here's the last 2 dungeons, everybody. Remember, smash that like button if you've been enjoying so far. We're going for 5,000 big like-aroos, and we're getting ready to hop right on in there. Here we go. The final 2. Show me what you're working with over here, Mr. Dungeons. What's in store? Okay, well, this one's like watery. A little weird. Oh, it's just fish. Oh, it's a fish tank. Okay, well, we can keep that. Look at that. I mean, there's no chest or any real purpose to it, but it's a fish tank. That's cute. We're going to keep that. And no way. No way. We found the alien one. The alien one is super, super creepy. Once you get to the bottom of this, you'll see what I'm talking about. It is so creepy. There's about 4 different chambers. Each of them have a ton of these aliens. I don't think we're ready enough to beat these aliens. We might not be ready. With just ultimate gear, this might be a lot harder than you think. Alright, let's see if we can I just fire in here with this? There we go. Do you think this works? Oh my god, well, that's one way to do it. Apparently we are good enough as long as we whip out our infinity bow and just fire away. There we go. Get him, fire! Machine gun! Alright, what do we get from here? Ultimate helmet, we don't need that. Firefish, though. I don't know what a firefish is, so let's grab one of those. And an ultimate helmet, I guess never hurt anybody, so we can grab one of those too. There we go. Dang, I hate these aliens, because the noise they make is just so annoying and weird. Alright, let's mark that one. There we go, so we'll mark that one down. And oh god, there's apparently a lot of stuff in the alien room. Oh my god, these aliens are so loud! No, I'm screaming! Ow, my ears! My ears! My ears! Get away, get away, get away! Stop it! Stop yelling! Oh my god, that's so loud in my earbud. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Stop it, stop it, stop it. It sounds like a tea kettle that's ready to boil. He literally sounds like a tea kettle that is ready to boil. Okay. Okay, we need some more light down here too. Why is it so dark? I thought some of the rooms are supposed to be illuminated down here. What are these bags of popcorn? We don't need bags of popcorn. We don't want bags of popcorn. Alright, are any of these other rooms lit up? So they're not illuminated. Okay, this one's illuminated. I just feel bad because I want you guys not being able to see. You know, I want you to be able to see the trials and tribulations the Baka goes into just for an episode of Crazy Crab. Oh my god, that is a lot of compasses. That is a really random drop of them too, to just drop compasses like that. Oh my god, no, no, no. No, no, no. God dang it. Who would have thought the ultimate bow would be so useful this episode? Like, when I started this episode today, I did not think the ultimate bow would be my saving grace. Oh my god, come on, come on, break, break. No more spawning in, please. I just hate that horrifying screech noise that they make. Woo! Woo, they're dead. They're dead. They're in a better place. They're dead now. Thank you. Okay, so we got that. What else can we get from here? Anything? Oh, a nightmare sword. That's kind of new. And, oh, some zookeeper cages, too. I guess because they're kind of, you know, they're aliens they're supposed to be abducting. I think that's kind of the reference that we're getting there. More ultimate gear. Jeez. Okay, well, this one that room has been marked. Finally, the last room. Let's kill all these aliens. Oh, yeah, and this room's lit up, too. So that's good. So at least we can see what we're shooting at in this room. There we go. There we go. Everything is fine and dandy. Everything is fine and dandy in my world here. Come on. Oh, my God, okay. Well, at least we can mine these from up top here, so they don't keep spawning in. Look at that. Okay, well, we managed to get a couple of them before they kind of went all berserker-rooney on us, so keep spreading out the love. Keep spreading the love. There we go, there we go. Firing away, firing away. Oh, my God. They're all so alive and so loud still. Come on, let me clear this out. There we go. One down. Oh, my God. All that, and all we were able to do is clear out a single more spawner. Come on. Come on. Let me through, let me through, let me through! Oh my god, this is going to be absolutely insane. That's it, ripping out the chainsaw. We're bringing out the chainsaw. We are bringing out the chainsaw. You brought this upon yourself. Come on, what you want? What you want? Eh? Oh, you don't like the chainsaw very much, do you, Mr. Aliens? Note to self, aliens hate chainsaws. And I think that is realistically going to do it for this episode. I think we cleared out the dungeon pretty well. Oh, what are these little bags here? Do you guys see that? What are they? Can I pick them up? Can I pick them up? Can I pick them up? A blind bag tier 3. Okay. And then, what else is there? Some weird ones. Okay, and then some iron bags. Cool. Very cool. And let's get a compass as well. We can put in our equivalent exchange machine because, you know, it's very, very important to us. A broken spawner. Well, we can drop that. I don't really care too much. Clocks. There we go. And I think that's it. So that'll do it for today's episode, everybody. I really do hope you all enjoyed this wacky and crazy episode, as always, of Crazier Craft. If you did, smash that like button. Stay tuned for a future episode coming at you tomorrow. And have an awesome day, everybody. Thanks again for watching.